Good morning. It's Saturday, December 12th. I mentioned the tyranny of the circle. When you're starting out throwing, you're trying to make things round. I mean, the wheel is designed to go round and round, and you hold the clay in certain ways, and ideally, your finished bowl or whatever is round. And that's the challenge because often it's elliptical or some other less precise shape than round. But eventually you get the hang of it, and then you make potentially hundreds or thousands of round things. So, predictably, for some people, round becomes boring, or they want to, take a little breaks from round, or hand building you can do whatever you want. But there are a couple of techniques. One is, of course, you start with something that you threw as round, and then you sort of dent it to make it more or less square. You don't want to work too hard because the clay will crack or something like that. And there's also the whole issue of if it's square, what is it used for? In the sense that, like, if it's a soup bowl, I pretty much have to drink from the corner. If I drink from the side, I'm going to end up with ears full of soup. So, squareness, I don't know. Sometimes casseroles will there's tricks to make them intentionally oval, where you cut out part of the floor and join it. Some of my mugs, I just dent them for add a little non-roundness. Now, I still want the roundness at the mouth, and that's just hitting them when they're at the right stage. So there was a point in grad school where I was making vases and hitting them. But I realized, that was fun, that the tops were still round and still parallel. So I got this idea to cut the top at an angle. Only I didn't want to try to do it with a knife, so I did it with a machete. Okay, that was fun. But it also made an interesting sound, and Keith Williams was in my group up there, and he had the next studio over, so he heard the sound of the steel weapon penetrating the lung cavity of... Anyway, so he's like, "Larry, are you okay?" So I had him come over and watch, and it was a little like Houdini. The first time I missed, and then I just nicked it, and then I got it, and the top little bit flew and hit the ground. And he's like, "That's cool. Please tell me when you're going to do that, because that sounds horrible." Anyway, just because they start round doesn't mean you have to stay round. Have a good day.